Yes, sir. Vibing out this AM. Vibing out this AM. Up here at the doggone plantation. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man. Shoot. While we still got the rights to freedom of speech, man, I'm going to call it for what it really is, man. This whole feminist movement, man, it's a whole finesse, man. It's a finesse, man. A lot of these women, man, manipulating, gaslighting. It's a finesse. When I say finesse, I'm not talking about the noun. I'm talking about the verb. Finna finesse this whole situation. And about these feminists, man, it's like they power lie in manipulating. They know how to manipulate a situation. And it's crazy because you got to be able to prey on a simp. When I say simp, I'm talking about you got to be able to find like a simp. You know what I'm saying? And, they out here. This day and age, they out here. She can be your family member. I'm talking about it can be your close friend. It can be your neighbor. They out here. They out here. You know what I'm saying? And so, again, man, while we got the freedom of speech, she may as well speak on it. You know what I mean? Right now, man, these doggone feminists, man, they can have they doggone ranking scale. Oh, no, I ain't into short guys. Nah, if the guy ain't packing or the guy ain't good in bed, I don't want that. The guy ain't making enough money or the guy ain't got a six-pack or he ain't in shape. No. Now let the tables turn. You say, I don't want no heavyset or I don't want no fat woman. Ooh, you weren't supposed to say that. Now, I don't want a woman who doggone don't like herself, who wear European hair or wear wigs and weaves. Ooh, you weren't supposed to say that. You see? Now, I don't want no woman, that's not soft and cooperative and feminine and who rests in her femininity. Masculine toxic, what they say, masculine, toxic masculinity. That's what they call it. Masculine toxicity. You know what I'm saying? You're a toxic, masculine person. They come up with these names and they make it up as they go. And you weren't supposed to say that. You hurt my feelings. Now, I can say I don't want no scrub. I can say I don't want no dude living at his mama's. I don't want no dude making doggone 35, 40, 50,000 a year. I don't want no dude like they can say what they say, but then you don't supposed to say what you say. You don't supposed to do it. That's crazy. Then you got the ones out here, they challenging men more and more. And these same very ones claim to be Christian. Oh, I'm a Christian. I believe in the Lord. What Lord you talking about? Some, know him as Jesus, Yahshua, right? Right? Is that a lady or a man? Is it like a male? We ain't gonna get into all of that. But the thing is, if your God, I said God, all right? So if your God is the Bible and you follow the Bible, then it says, okay, God, the Lord, the man, the woman, the child. That would be the biblical structure, and order, right? They don't follow that. Told you they gonna manipulate and they gonna finesse through they whole way through. No. They just gonna pick the stuff they like. And that's what they do. We want equality. Okay. It's time to be equal. Since you play basketball and I play basketball, let's get out there on the court together. Every so often you have a doggone an exception, right? You box and I box. Now let's get out there. You play football, I play football. Now let's get out there and let's play tackle. And then what you find is we're not equal. One of us got brute strength by nature. One of us, like biologically, our makeup is what it is. It's like innate, like it's just the natural order. And you find out that no, we're not. We set up the, if we abide by the structure, then it's like we have departments, right? Masculinity, femininity. It can go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly. But they denouncing it. We don't want to be feminine. We don't want to be soft. We don't want to cooperate. We don't want to be like a helpmate in that sense. And so now the village is falling apart. A lot of the older women, they not even able to get a game to the younger females. So then they growing up blind and they lost, and and like I say, man, it's like a lot of them are competing with the younger female. They competing with the man. I pay my own bills. I got my own place. I make my own money. I do. You sound like the man. So you don't even need a man. You don't even need a man. You just, buy toys, some plastic, some batteries, and many of them are doing it. That's the sad part. Many of them are doing it. Sure, a lot of them doggone, talking to other women into liking each other. It's like a fad. It's not like, you're not even like, you can't even say that you was born like, to be a part of the alphabet community. But then they, many of them just going over and they joining it because, hey, I'm going to give this a try. I don't like the other side. So, out of all of what they fought for, look at what this freedom, or the liberties, look at what it's doing. It's created a whole nother beast out here. It's a whole nother monster out here, because now you get to vote. You get to go and work a job like a man. And, it's like, again, hey, you go the first wave of feminism, equality. You go the second wave of feminism, I don't need a man. Now you got this third wave of feminism, I am the man. And it's like, whoa, like right now, y'all probably think I'm being funny, and it sound crazy, but that's what it's coming to. First wave, we just want equality. Second wave, we don't need a man. Third wave, I am a man. It's like, dang, they just went and duplicated the whole image. They don't like the men, but then they just went and duplicated the whole image, trying to be him. I got family members who done created a group chat. Like, listen, man, I don't want to be a part of the group chat. Listen, I don't want to be a part of the group chat. They incorporate me, they make me part of the group chat, whether I want to be or not. I mean, they don't do it for other family members, but for some reason they want me part of the group chat. I'm like, in my head, I already know, like, it's a finesse. Okay, he the responsible one. We might need him one day. You know what I'm saying? We wanna keep him a part of it, right? For the reasons they want to keep me a part of it, right? And they kind of remind me of my social media. It's almost like the same way. I'm only on Facebook, YouTube, and shout out to fan base, Black on social media. Anyway, I'm on those social media sites, and what happens is I don't find old friends. If you come to be my friend and you sign up, and you on that type of time that I'm on, I accept you. And I have to know you too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say a lot of people that came to join my social media joined it for the reason they joined it. Now, I don't have my face up. I don't even have my government name up. But these people find me. And so obviously they there for the content, right? But then it's like the Kevin Samuels situation. They would come to that man platform and his show, listen at what he got to say, only to not like him. So it's like they got a front row seat, like, I don't like him. I'm here and I signed up to be here, but I don't like him. I don't have to be here, but I signed up to be here just because I don't like him. And it shows you, how deep doggone, hate goes, man. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of, remind me of that movie Passion of Christ, the king, like, man, we want to, what did Jesus do? What Jesus of Nazareth, what did he do? I want to free this man. Like, he ain't do no real dirt. He makes us uncomfortable. And then people didn't like him. Like, man, should I free Barabak or should I free Jesus of Nazareth? Look, we rather you free Barabak. They knowing Barabak went around the village, doggone unaliving people. They knowing he did that. But the Jesus of Nazareth made them feel uncomfortable with his message. And so a lot of times people don't like the truth. They do not like the truth. So if you're a black man and you date outside the right, or date outside the race, self-hatred, self-hatred, you know, a lot of the women in the community say something like that. Not all, but a lot of them will say stuff like that. And it's like, if you wear European hair and then you doggone, you know, abiding by European standards of beauty, you know, hiding your face, you know, up under a lot of makeup, are you going to get like butt shots? Ooh, you don't supposed to say that. You don't want to doggone change your nose. Like, you don't want to like pretty much bleach your skin or make your skin lighter with makeup and other like skincare products. Is that self-hatred? You rather be a single mom and doggone pay all your bills alone and face the world alone than to shack up with a man and have leadership and some, you know, and provision. You want to run the show. Your Bible told you like your man is the head and he the leader. Nah, we don't like that part. We only like the stuff that we like. And once you go and work out in the coal mine, once you go and work up on one of those high cranes building, you know, the skyscraper. Nah, we don't want to do that. We want to do it. We want to do whatever we want to do. And so it's like, it's a finesse, man. It's a finesse. And a lot of y'all simps out there, boy, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. You can't even get these folks the game for free. I don't care if it's your sister finessing you, your cousin finessing you, your daughter. Man, you got people, man, your own mama will finesse you. Man, you got to be careful, man. Like I say, man, and not all women are manipulative, you know, but again, this is where like these feminists, man, it's like where they power lie. You know what I'm saying? So, boy, y'all got to be careful out here. And then, like I say, freedom of speech. The minute you say anything they don't like, counsel that person. They bashing us out in public. They bashing us. You ain't got nothing good to say. You bashing us. And then they'll sit and clown you and run you in the dirt. My N-word. They'll N-word you to death. Yeah, my N-word. They ain't got no husband. They ain't got no man. My N-word. Come on, man. But yeah, man, a lot of the doggone information and game that these feminists giving to the younger folks, the females in particular, man, it's crazy. They actually telling them like, it's like backwards, ass backwards. While you young and fly, go and spend your younger years pretty much, hey, go and see what's out there, explore the world, date around. Like, I'm hearing family members on here and people in the community tell young girls that. Basically, go and spread yourself around. Basically, when you know, get used up and you tired and then you exhausted, doggone, then you try to go and find a good man. Well, by the time you get a certain age and you ran down, shoot, man, all of that baggage and debris and it's gonna show, man, like the fatigue, it's gonna show, man, and men are not stupid, man. We like, come on, man. And, you know, these women go wild and they got one baby with them, two babies with them, three babies with them, two different baby fathers, three different baby fathers, or just a baby father. And it's like, you know, it's like, yo, it's really like, it's breaking up the home and reminds you, like, we don't have no community, you know, without family. You got to have the family intact, you know what I'm saying? You know, and to have like community, a real one anyway, the real one anyway, you know what I'm saying? And anytime you have these conversations, you can't tell them nothing. If you don't say nothing, you damned. If you do say something, you damned. So shit, I may as well talk about it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's crazy because it affects us as a whole. You know what I mean? And I don't think people see how this monster, like, it's just like coming up out of the water. You know what I mean? Like it's a beast. You understand what I'm saying? And so the future, and it's like, man, I got daughters, man. I got a son. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, like they future, like it's crazy, man. You know what I mean? And so like, this is what they up against. You know, back in the day, man, shoot, man, I even when I was coming up, man, you used to hear women talk like, man, the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. You know what I mean? Shit, the dude move in, the neighbor move in next door, and oh, it's a man. Women are going to bake their favorite pie, their best biscuits. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, boy, like them days are. I guess them days are gone, man. That mean I'm old now. that's probably what it really is. Like that's probably what it come down to, man. And like what I knew of, it's like, you know, we evolving, but you know, it's like it's a new devil out here. It's a new beast out here. You know what I mean? And so, you know, the alphabet community, that's a whole nother, you know, entity. That's a whole nother, you know, entity. You know what I mean? And then you got this feminist, and then they got some masculinity is toxic now. You know, it's like, man, we still like brothers, fathers, cousins, nephews, uncles. We still put our life on the line for y'all as women. We still like go to war for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's been stepped on. If you ain't got no money, like they selling feminine, they selling doggone that the original femininity. They selling it. You know what I mean? If you got the money and you this type of man that I want you to be, then I'll be nice to you and I'll be that type of woman. No, naturally, if you that type of woman, you just that type of woman. If you're not that type of woman, then you just masculine, man. And that's what's going on. For real, for real. Yeah, so we don't like toxic masculinity. We don't like toxic masculinity. And these females get out here, don't get no championship ring, go out here and mate doggone with any dude they want, especially while they're young and they don't know any better. Have a child. By the time they reach a piece of, like obtain a piece of maturity. Oh, I was young. And now you left to raise our boys. And these boys, doggone, growing up feminine. They wearing purses, bunch of bracelets. Doggone, they going to the pedicure shop, the manicure shop. Don't know how to change a tire. Who gonna make them masculine? Who gonna make them masculine? All right, y'all. I'm gonna stop right there. You say too much, you bashing women. You're not supposed to say nothing. You're just supposed to sit here and just watch it. Just let it happen. What Dr. King said, man, a threat to justice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. For real, for real.